chance. We'll find a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high, perfect for a little fishing.
Well, we're coming up on a new moon. It won't be long till we'll have a full moon coming up, and we'll have another phase of crappie or specks coming in. You can see the rating today on that. You know, it was great. I mean, the fishing was just great today. I mean, it's 96%, and has some weather coming in, which helped a little bit. I mean, it was a perfect storm, you might say, for fishing today. I mean, the fish really hit. The only thing here about 10 o'clock, the wind picked up pretty good, but we still caught the fish. I mean, you know, fish were still hitting. There's some turkeys back at the farm, back in the high. I mean, coming right up to the porch here. Them were tough to hunt. Here's Jack. He's pulling one in. We just started right off catching fish. I mean, this morning, and both of them were good, excellent anglers. I mean, I didn't have no trouble at all getting a limit of fish, guys, for these guys. I mean, they're good anglers, and that makes it a lot easier. And you notice how big they are. We didn't have to measure one fish. They all were, I mean, about 11, 12 inches long. They all were really nice fish. Hats off to GARRARD's Tackle and the bait there and the glacier water that they put them minis in. I mean, it just brings them minis to life, and that's what really put them on this morning. Them minis were really lively, and that really helps when you're catching fish. If you got good bait, you're going to catch fish. But here old Pap there, Pap's bringing one in.
Really, man. Pick it off. Nice deal. Real. There you go.
92 years old, and he gets around
fish on.
better
Fish on.
Woo!
Over there, Kelly.
Pick him up. He's really in good shape. He don't stop. You can see he's dragging him in.
Fish? Oh, I must have thrown that right in his mouth. Ooh, that's another try. Oh, don't lose that one. Hold it.
Come on in.
Yeah, crappie bite is still on in Lake Okeechobee. This is the end of getting ready to come to the 1st of April, and the crappie bite's still good, guys. I mean, really. If you want to take a trip, you know, give me a call or call GARRARD's Tackle Shop and book a trip with Bob or Butch or me, or I don't know. I think Danny, one of us. If you want to go out and catch a mess of crappie, I mean, the crappie are still hitting in Lake Okeechobee.
He's jumping, eh?
Yeah, just as fast as we can get a mini in there, you know, we had one on. It just, fish were really biting.
Yep, that's a good one.
We were using 6-pound test line. I didn't get down to 4-pound test because I quit using 4-pound test.
The other one,
you
the
know,
other
about a month ago because the fish were, you know, pretty good size. We was picking them up and putting them in the boat and just breaking off.
Yeah, I was trying to.
That's all right. Just reel him in. Pick it up. Just pick him up.
So I quit using
keep picking it. Pick it up.
lighter
Keep
line,
picking
which
it
I
up.
like.
Keep picking it up. There you go. You got him.
I use lighter line, but when someone's, you know, paying me to go out there and catch fish, they want to get the fish in the boat. So
I think we
I scale it up.
lost it when I got on that pole.
I use
He's
Suffolk.
still there.
Suffolk line.
Pick him up. Yeah, just pick him up. He's still
The
there.
rods are about 11 foot, 12
Fish
foot
on,
long.
fish
They're
on.
longer rods. They're old
Fish on,
rods
fish
that I've
on.
had over the years. I use for
Yeah.
mini fishing. I don't use my good mafia like I do for jigging and trolling. I just use the junk poles for that because it's pretty hard on them. You know what I mean? Just throw them down the boat, and I broke several of them. And I don't, you know, my mafia rods are good rods. So I don't want to damage any of them.
Let's see.
Having a little trouble getting this one in. You tangled up in the other pole. See, we're only using, there's old Rocky. Rocky comes down, my old buddy. He's my buddy. Rocky comes down and gets a fish. And well, I didn't have no fish for him today. And like I said, there wasn't no, we didn't catch no bluegill or catfish or anything like that. The only thing we mostly caught was pretty good size specks. I mean, which you can see that they're all pretty good size.
Bring it up on top of water. Yeah, hold on a minute. See him playing with it a little bit.
And again, another beautiful morning. I mean, look, right now, the wind ain't blowing one bit. Yeah, Rocky's sitting up here. I threw him up a cracker, a couple crackers, and peanut butter. He's an old peanut butter eater. Again, look how flat the water is. There's not a bit of wind moving. There's the birds down there. Anytime you see them birds, I don't care if you're a fisherman, you know what that means. You mean there's bait there, and then bait's there, then the fish are there. I mean, I'm a believer in the birds.
Reel him in.
They're a fisherman's friend. Yeah, we got the old pole bent. The old bent pole. Yep.
Maybe a bear.
Yeah.
That's a crappie. He's a crappie. That's crappie.
And you kept your minute.
He's a fisherman. He's a crappie fisherman. You can tell he's been doing it for a long time. He's just dragging them in.
Got him. You're not getting this one. I'm sorry, buddy. You're not getting this one.
Okay, this is too big, okay?
You feel like a good one too,
There's
doesn't it?
another one Jack's got on there.
Oh yeah, fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish on.
First thing they wanted to do is they wanted to get down in that brush and just kind of had. They did once in a while. They'd force themselves down in there and. Yeah, we'd break one off, but we got them out of there most of the time.
$2,000 just for little things, you know what I'm saying? But the maintenance is like $100.
Like I said, they ended up with a limit today. I mean, limit of fish. I mean, they were good fish, nice fat fish.
Come on out of there.
Really out of there. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Get out.
Well, he wasn't.
Yeah. Pull him out of there. Hung up.
Watching the old float. We watching the old float. I use them smaller floats so there's not a lot of resistance when them specks grab it and pull it under. That way they'll hold on to it. And the bite was really slow. I mean, as far as I'm not slow, but it was soft today. I mean, they weren't grabbing and going with it. Just barely pulling that float under. And sometimes they just move aside. This one here grabbed it and went under, and oh man, this is a big crappie. But look here, big old catfish. As long as it's pulling the line, pulling the pole, we're happy. We catch a fish. We didn't keep another catfish. We turned it back. Well, the bite slowed down, so I told him, I said, we need to go into a little bit deeper water. So we went up there and set the bobbers about 10 foot. 10, 11 foot. And we started catching them again. We started catching them again. There's Pap getting another good one. He had a horseshoe in his pocket in this spot right here. Jack was down there. He caught a few, but he was pulling them out right and left there for. I don't know. We put floats. We tried to measure them all down the same size. But he kind of like I remember standing in a trout stream with people like that using the same bait, and they'd be wearing me out beside
Let me
me.
get a net.
Where's the net at? Get that net and get it.
Big old crappie.
Here's a big old largemouth here.
I was trying not to hit you.
Wait, you got that. Let's hang one up here.
There we go. There you go.
Boy, that's a nice crappie. That's the biggest crappie yet, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're having a good time. Good time, guys. Catching fish. Good company, good fishermen. They're really excellent anglers. We're having a good time. We'd catch a few, then about 15-20 minutes we wouldn't get a bite, and then we'd catch a few more. I mean, just like a school would come through there. But I'll show you here in a minute. You look out here in the middle of the river. I mean, the wind was just howling down to you there. I mean, it picked up pretty good about 11 o'clock. I mean, there Jack's got one there. You did pull him in. The fight was on, man. I'm telling you, look at the size of it. The fight was on when you hooked one up. Yeah. Here's another good one.
Stopper's up in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Just pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Pick him up.
Kind of had to watch that, please. We'd lose them on that cable there, just dragging them in. You can see the guy down there below us. He had the old bent pole. They'd go by and we'd see us catch him. Everybody shut down. I'll span out here a little bit, and then all of a sudden we had like 5 boats around us. And we started there, we didn't have a boat. There wasn't a soul there, and all of a sudden, you know, just like I said, people can't catch fish. And there's that gentleman right there. He's jerking them out. He had a limit of fish. He was jigging. The guy's an excellent jigger. The water, you can see the water just whipping out there. He's right out there in the middle catching them, you know. Perhaps got another big one on. Swinging him in. They were took them there playing them. They're gonna have a dog playing them. Now we're headed back down the river. Had a real good morning. That's a doctor. He's a farmer. You can see we're filling up a cooler there. We filled that cooler up for my limit of fish, guys. You know, there's a camp back in the high I got there. My boys got, and look at the turkeys there in the front yard. That's pretty neat.